dries the liquid that was in the pot and starts to congeal the onion and carrot together. It doesn't need more than a minute. Just a bit of heat to help release the aroma from the powders. That's lovely. And to that we will now add our 600 milliliters of passata mixed with 100 milliliters of water. Give it a stir. Let's cover that. Let's get back to our kofta mince mixture. What we're going to do now is form it into about a walnut size meatballs. It's a very easy process of simply taking some of the mince, rolling it between your hands to make a ball. We're going to get on and do that as our sauce starts to cook. So, take a little bit of the mince. There we are. Very simply in the hand. And you can see that I've got it now sitting in the palm of one hand. Your palm will naturally help it become a ball. All you do now is come over it like that and move your hands around. I find it easy to move my right hand and let the left just hold the meat. And after just a couple of minutes, there you are, a nice, almost golf ball size, this time, meatball. We're going to go on now and do that to all of the mince. And as soon as we've got that done, we'll be adding those meatballs to the sauce. We've just finished making all of our meatballs. In fact, here's the last one now. 800 grams of lean minced beef plus the seasoning, and we've got 20 nice sized meatballs on our plate. Here's the last one. We're going to cook these beef kofta meatballs in the sauce that we prepared earlier. Let's check in on the sauce. In the time it took us to make the meatballs, the sauce is now simmering nicely. So all we're going to do is add our meatballs to that sauce, and the temperature will cook them through beautifully for us. Remember, because we're using extra lean beef, there won't be the tendency for the meatballs to shrink in the cooking as it would with normal beef as you lose fat to the sauce. That's not going to happen here because we're using extra lean beef, and it will simply cook in our delicious hot tomato passata sauce. So let's get our last meatballs in. Just going to give that a little stir. Make sure they're all in the sauce. They are. Lid back on and allow to simmer for about 15 minutes. Okay, we've been rolling raw mince into meatballs, so let's make sure we get rid of that. Just going to quickly wash that from my hands. Remember to always have an active sanitizer in your kitchen so that you can clean as you go. Fantastic. Our meatballs will be ready, as I said, in about 15 minutes, at which time we'll add the garden peas and the 1/8 sliced fresh tomatoes. We'll give them a few minutes, and at that time our delicious beef kofta curry will be ready to serve. Our meatballs have been simmering gently for the last 15 minutes, and we're going to check in on them now. Yep, that's coming together really nicely. You can really smell it. Beautiful tomato-based curry sauce, the sweetness of the carrot and the onion, and our meatballs are cooked. So just to finish it off, we're going to add sort of 100 grams of frozen garden peas. And 2 fresh tomatoes, which we've simply cut into 1/8. Give a little stir. Just checking in with it now, and I can see that it has come back to a lovely rolling simmer. The peas and the tomatoes are now cooked, so are the meatballs. So let's turn off the gas. A little stir. And we're ready to put this into our serving dish. Let's take our pot from the heat. As you can see, we have a delicious, rich, tomato-based curry sauce with meatballs. It really does look lovely. Just to dress this for service, we're going to add some fat-free, natural yogurt. So let me just put a little bit of this onto our curry. And here we've got some nice fresh mint leaves. So there we are. A really delicious beef kofta curry, which is free on Extra Easy in Slimming World. Absolutely.